Now at 8, cars underwater as rain pours down across central Indiana, leaving many streets flooded. We're monitoring multiple roads dealing with these high waters, and we're live where some cars again are stuck under water and another one under an overpass thanks to all the rain.
And we're following a heartbreaking story this morning. A 5-year-old girl dead after being found unresponsive in a home this week. We're taking a look at the court documents showing the history from that girl's mother and the charges she now faces in connection with her daughter's death. Fox 59 Morning News at 8 starts right now.
From Indiana's #1 news source, this is Fox 59 Morning News.
And it is straight up 8 o'clock, and finally we're seeing some city crews and others out here, but the water's finally going down at 10th and Sherman specifically, where we have seen cars trapped in that water and some turning around. And then here's another look, Cameron.
Yeah, this is from our photographer Earl, who is nearby, Earl Robinson. All these areas are under those low bridges that dip, and anytime it rains like this, it floods like this. It's causing big problems for people all across the city this morning.
Yeah, we want to let people know about it though, because you still, even though it happens, we still have people new to the city or people that drive through it and then get stuck.
Yes, and prove once again why you shouldn't go through the water like the picture we're seeing on one of the monitors right now.
Yeah, we're seeing that too. Jim O'Brien's joining us right now because we've seen it through a lot of construction zones too, and even super high water on the interstates.
Yeah, in fact, where that construction is on 465 near Benford, we've had some flooding issues there as well. A lot of slow travel out there, poor drainage and steady rain. Not a good combination, certainly. Let's talk a little bit about the traffic coming up here in just a minute. Again, we're looking at the latest now at 8:01 here. We do have some local flood advisories out there. Flood watches continue in northeastern Indiana. That's a live look at Guardian Radar, tracking moderate rain still through Marion County. That's only going to add to the issues out there to begin our morning. The rain not as intense on the city's southeast side, but certainly a good swath of rain coming in moderately at this time, and more rain off and on throughout the morning into the afternoon. Not a great day shaping up, still holding at 59 though, so it is mild out there to begin our morning, but temperatures falling throughout the afternoon and the winds start to increase, so it will be a bit unsettled for our Thursday and getting much cooler throughout the afternoon and heading into the evening as well. So again, we're going to be looking at a much cooler flow late tonight into tomorrow and more rain chances on the way for Friday. We're going to talk more about that weekend forecast coming up in a few minutes. Now we'll send it back over to you guys with more on those traffic issues. Again, a quick look at what's happening across the area, and you can certainly see those flood alerts now along 465, especially on the city's northeast side.
All right, yeah, and we're going to take you back to some of those live pictures real quick. 10th and Sherman first here. You see this bus going through. The water has gone down, thankfully, many inches so far. But again, that was very high just a short time ago, where cars were getting trapped there, where others were turning around. Then as we zoom in there, we see some of those workers there, Prospect and South Emerson. This one still has high water. You see the flashers, you have police there trying to direct traffic away from that one, as one of the cars there you see turning around, and hopefully that water, Cameron, goes down completely so people can get through there here shortly.
And we'll stay on top of it throughout the morning, as this has been a problem all across the city today. Developing right now, a double shooting on the near north side of Indianapolis leaves one person dead and another injured. Right now, detectives are investigating the possibility that this was a murder-suicide attempt. Police confirm a man was killed and a woman was critically injured in the shooting on Graceland Avenue around 7 p.m. Wednesday. Police say this started with a disturbance. They're working to piece together who fired the shots. We're told a neighbor called 911 to report the shooting. Police say children were in the home at the time, but thankfully were not injured.
Another story that we are actively working to learn more information on is this Indianapolis mom and her boyfriend arrested in connection to the death of a 5-year-old girl on the southwest side.
Well, right now we know that the mother of the little girl was arrested for murder and has been convicted of neglect of a dependent before. Metro Police responded to a report of an unresponsive child at a home on Denver Drive Tuesday night. They say the child appeared to be malnourished. She was pronounced dead at the hospital. The coroner has identified her as Kinsley Welty. Her mother, Tony McClure, was arrested for murder and child neglect resulting in death. McClure's boyfriend, Ryan Smith, was also arrested for neglect. Court documents we obtained show McClure was charged for neglect back in December of 2018 because at the time her three-week-old baby girl was suffering from failure to thrive.
Yeah, that baby's name was redacted from those court documents in 2018, but it is worth noting the age of the child matches up with Kinsley's. McClure got more than 400 days probation after the judge in that case suspended her sentence. IMPD Chief Chris Bailey released a statement on this investigation. He calls the death horrific and beyond comprehension, adding, "No human being, let alone a child, should be treated like she was." The Department of Child Services took custody of the other children inside the home on Tuesday.
As we work to learn more, you can stay up to date on any new developments on our website, fox59.com. Meanwhile, a former Carmel Clay Middle School employee is now facing 20 counts of felony charges after officials say she stole thousands of dollars from the Carmel Clay School District.
Now, we started investigating the claims against this woman back in October. Fox 59's Kit Hanley joining us now here in studio with more on the investigators, what they're saying now.
Yes, and investigators are saying that they've been looking into this for years and that she had been pocketing this money for years. They say that she had been spending it on personal items, anything from groceries to jewelry. Detectives with the Indiana State Police say Alita Nowlin, who you see right there, had taken more than $200,000 over the span of at least 5 years. Nowlin worked as an administrative assistant at Clay Middle School from the years 2016 to 2021. She also served as the school's extracurricular treasurer. She oversaw money for athletics and extracurriculars, but instead of putting the dollars towards school items, she's accused of spending it on a variety of personal items. Nowlin now faces charges for corrupt business influence, official misconduct, and theft. And according to court documents, she told police she did not deposit large sums of money meant for athletics. Rather, she used a district credit card for personal gain, quote, quite often.
These are some of the toughest cases to put together, just because it's so much paperwork, so much for us to go through in order to make sure we understand what's going on and we get it right.
We've told you Attorney General Todd Rokita filed a civil suit back in November seeking to collect all this missing money from Nowlin. She is currently being held in the Hamilton County Jail on a $100,000 cash bond, and we have reached out to a district spokesperson for a statement and have yet to hear back. In the studio, Kit Hanley, Fox 59 News.
All right, Kit, thank you. An update to a story we brought you as breaking news yesterday morning in connection with a homicide in Zionsville. And was all over this one yesterday. 30-year-old Graham Bixler is accused of killing a woman found outside of a home off of West Old 106th Street. He's charged with murder and abuse of a corpse. The coroner says legal identification of the victim requires them to work with the state police forensic laboratory. That's because in this case, it was due to the state of the body. Police say it is possible that the victim and suspect are related. A previous probable cause affidavit shows Bixler's father says his son tried to kill him last year. Bixler was arrested for domestic battery with injury and resisting law enforcement. For that incident, a pretrial diversion was agreed to in August.
Looking at the suspect's past activities and his use of force or threats of force in the past.
As of right now, police are still working to figure out a motive and to determine if the victim and suspect are related. Just to share how jarring this is the first homicide investigation in Zionsville since April of 2019.
Yeah, we talked to the chief yesterday, and he said that there is a good chance that it is his mother. And again, he said that live on our air, so we're waiting again for confirmation as we have to wait for the coroner to be able to do that.
That's the way it looks right now.
Yeah.
All right, still to come this morning, a new pilot program is hoping to keep at-risk youth from juvenile detention. Next, we are taking a look at the data showing the success of this program so far, both for those taking part and those who aren't.
All right, Angela, let's start out there to our Thursday morning. We'll continue with the rain off and on throughout the morning into the afternoon. Plenty of moisture still working in. Some of the most intense has already fallen here in the area, but we'll keep it a bit unsettled. Turning windy this afternoon as well. More on that and more on the weekend forecast straight ahead.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Tom Wood Toyota in Whitestown.
After 45 years together, there are some things we have to agree to disagree on.
Supper's ready.
Dinner's ready.
IU's on.
No. Boilermakers.
But if there's one thing we both agree on, it's
the Weather Authority.
They're weather rate certified.
Which means FOX59 and CBS 4 are Indy's most accurate weather team.
Join us Saturday for Indy Fuel Fan Appreciation Night to show our thanks to the best fans in the league. The Fuel will be giving away special bobbleheads while supplies last. Buy tickets today at IndyFuelHockey.com. Fuel Hockey. Come for the experience, stay for the game.
Start your day with Jack's Donuts and Coffee with 26 Central Indiana locations.
Liberals have quit on America. They let our cities burn and our border overflow. Jefferson Shreve stands up to them. He's conservative, pro-police, strong border. That's why the left attacks him. Shreve takes no lobbyist money, owes no one, can't be bought. So to them, he's the enemy. Defend our country with a fighter who can't be bought. For law, order, and a secure border.
I'm Jefferson Shreve, and I approve this message.
It's time to call Hope Plumbing.
Tim McGraw. In concert. The Standing Room Only Tour 2024. A night filled with your favorite songs. Cambridge Fieldhouse, April 18th. With special guest Carly Pierce and Randall King. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Tim McGraw, presented by Sports Illustrated.
It is 8:11. Welcome back. A Marion County pilot program helps more at-risk kids stay out of juvenile detention for long periods of time. And now there's talk of trying to expand it throughout all of Indiana. New data from the Indiana Public Defender Commission shows a steady decrease in the number of kids detained over the past 6 months. That's credited to early intervention efforts. The commission's executive director says the programs are helping kids who don't get to go through them either.
Appears there may be some bleed over effect where the juvenile justice system here in Marion County seems to be learning about what is the right thing to do for these children.
Some rural counties are interested in launching the programs too, but says as of now they're struggling to come up with funding.
You have to have both the people and the facilities to implement the programs. I have neither.
All right, so the commission has between $500,000 and $5 million right now in monies available for counties interested in launching similar programs. We'll let you know if they do.
The city of Fishers is considering lowering the cost of parking at Geist Waterfront Park. When it opened last year, it cost $50 per day for non-Fishers residents to park during beach season. The Board of Public Works and Safety has now approved lowering that price to $25 for the second year.
We're concerned about attendance levels opening year. Those numbers didn't hit where we were worried they were going to hit. This year, we're going to try it a little differently, and then if we have to adjust accordingly, we will. If for some reason the population spikes out there and we're not able to manage it from a safety perspective or a
Yeah, you remember this from last year. People were hot about this one. Fishers City Council still has to approve the change. Their next meeting is Monday night. Also, this beach season, visitors will be able to pay for parking at the gate.
Right, trying to get more people to head over there, aren't they? Meals on Wheels of Central Indiana expanding its services in June. The food delivery service launching no limits to recovery. It'll serve 10 meals once a week for 3 months to people currently working to overcome substance use. Leaders say this will allow 100 people to be helped over the next 2 years.
I find that this population often struggles when they're coming into recovery residences. There's oftentimes a stigma associated with substance use disorder, unfortunately, so a lot of them struggle to get well-paying jobs. In addition, they're having to maintain their recovery.
The new program will be funded with a grant from the Richard Fairbanks Foundation.
And there's that sound. The sounds of the month of May are already happening at the Brickyard in April. Indy cars are returning to the track at IMS for open testing on Wednesday, just 45 days before this year's Indy 500. Drivers got a couple hours in before the rain ended the day earlier. 34 drivers are participating in the open test, and for the first time since 2014, a driver is attempting to complete what is known as the double. Arrow's McLaren Kyle Larson wants to compete in the Indy 500 and NASCAR's Coca-Cola 600 in Charlotte on the same day. Ooh, that'll be interesting. That's 1,100 miles apart in two different cities, nearly 600 miles apart, all in one day.
It'll be way different when the whole field's out there, but still just, I don't know, like I've got thoughts and ideas, but I don't really know if that's reality, and just got to keep getting laps, and as the packs get bigger, I think I'll learn a lot more.
Testing continues at IMS today, weather permitting. Speaking of, let's get over to Jim O'Brien because nobody's moving that fast this morning on the roads, Jim.
Yeah, Cameron, as you know, and you've been helping out with traffic this morning as well. We got a lot of issues out there, a lot of standing water. Up to 2 to 3 inches of rainfall here in the past 24 hours, and just poor drainage and a lot of road construction creating big headaches out there. One of the bigger issues that we've had earlier this morning with standing water was right around I-465, I-69 and Benford Boulevard. So that's been one issue that we've had so far. And again, these flood alerts extend not only across the northeast side of the city, but as you can see, that's an live look at I-69 and Benford Boulevard. A lot of slow traffic there, working on getting some of that water drained off the roadways with those concrete barriers, kind of keeping that rain on the interstates. Another alert at 21st and Emerson. We've had issues there. This morning, some vehicles that were stuck due into that high water, and then we have that one accident here at I-65 and Edgewood Avenue, I should say. You can certainly see some of the standing water creating an accident there. A few vehicles were involved in that issue this morning. So the rain not helping out, more rain on the way throughout the afternoon. I think the intensity does come down. Let's switch over to weather now and show you a few issues out there. And again, some of the wet roadways and standing water that's out there across central Indiana. And still moderate rain coming down in that yellow in and around Marion County, up through Hamilton County, Boone County. This extends all the way up towards the northern side of the state. So unsettled weather, no doubt. We had a few lightning flashes earlier today off towards the south and southwest. Not expecting any severe weather today, but certainly we'll have plenty of rainfall off and on throughout the morning into the afternoon, just kind of adding to what has already fallen here. In the terms of severe weather, it looks like off towards the south and east. We'll have to pay attention out towards Ohio and Kentucky. By the way, a quick update in Augusta, Georgia. If you're kind of interested in the Masters, right now they're dealing with rainfall down there as well. We had 1.5 inches until midnight. We haven't added on those new totals that came in after midnight in downtown Indy. So that plus a combination of the rain in the overnight creating those flooding issues, over 1 inch in Bloomington yesterday and nearly 1 inch in Muncie. Again, that was just on Wednesday, not including what's happened since midnight. Front off towards the west, that will clear the state, and with that take some of the rain intensity out of here by late afternoon, and heading into the evening. It's also going to generate some wind, so it's going to turn breezy here throughout the afternoon and cool off. We're currently at 58 here in the city and likely falling throughout the afternoon. I still think we may actually go up a degree or two around lunchtime before the front gets here, but you can see throughout the afternoon and into the early evening, we will be sliding down into the lower 50s. A slight risk for severe weather later on today near Cincinnati, out through central Ohio, down through Kentucky. So notice most of the state of Indiana should be fine with those thunderstorms later on today, again, mainly east of the state. Going to our Futurecast models on through the afternoon, rain chances still linger. There's going to be a break here on through the, it looks like the early evening, then additional rain starts to sneak back in, but still blustery conditions for this evening is expected. On top of that, temperatures will be tumbling down into the middle 40s by sunrise early tomorrow morning, but on through 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock tonight, some dry time should be expected. Now looking ahead to tomorrow, as I mentioned, rain chances are around. Then they're out of here by tomorrow night. We're still looking at a dry weekend, Saturday, Sunday, and into Monday. Here's that rain around lunchtime tomorrow, and then you'll see getting into the evening around 10:30 tomorrow night. Rain finally comes to an end, or at least our rain chances come to an end, and there's that sunshine that begins to build back in on Saturday and into Sunday. Our 7-day forecast now tomorrow, breezy if not gusty at times. 56, that's it for a high tomorrow. Saturday, sunshine back in. Sunday looks good, 77, 80 on Monday, and then a slight rain chance on Tuesday into Wednesday morning.
All right, Jim, 8:19. We've been following traffic problems all across Indianapolis this morning. This is a live picture from our photographer, Earl Robinson, who is at Prospect and Emerson. The water there has thankfully started to recede, but as you see, that road dips, and that is an easy place for ponding. We're seeing this all across central Indiana. I'm getting texts and calls. I know you are, Ange, about where roads are blocked, and I got another one over at Stop 11 in Sherman over on the south side, Keystone and Hannah near Stone Lake Lodge Apartments, Epler and Capitol flooded, and anything near Troy and Harding also flooded here this morning. And then we also just got this picture that came in from Fishers. They're asking people to avoid 126th and 116th Street because of flooding there between Hague and Allisonville Road. We're going to show you those pictures here coming up as we stay on top of traffic, as it is impacting just about everybody this morning.
We do not continue to support Ukraine. Ukraine will run out of artillery shells and will run out of air defense interceptors in fairly short order.
The head of America's U.S. forces in Europe on Capitol Hill Wednesday telling House lawmakers Ukraine is on the brink again of being overrun by Russia if Congress doesn't pass another critical defense spending bill. Supporters of more Ukraine spending suggest if the country runs out of needed materials, America will be at fault. The bill has been stuck in the House for months as Republican House Speaker Mike Johnson faces a lot of pushback from much of the Republican Party, who refused to vote on it until the nation's border, our border, is secured. Speaker Johnson says the House is actively discussing options to move that bill forward, but again has given no timeline on when he plans to bring it to a vote.
President Biden says he is considering a request from Australia to drop prosecution against Julian Assange. The WikiLeaks founder was indicted on charges that say he violated the Espionage Act after his website published thousands of classified documents back in 2010, revealing secrets about the U.S. wars in Afghanistan and Iraq. Prosecutors allege that Assange worked with the U.S. intelligence analyst Chelsea Manning to obtain those files, putting national security at risk. Assange's wife says he is being prosecuted and persecuted for exposing the, quote, true cost of war on human lives.
All right, it is 8:21, and right now, April National Distracted Driving Awareness Month.
In any way, taking your eyes off the road, even for a couple of seconds, could be a matter of life and death. Next, we're hearing from safety experts on the impacts of distracted driving and which ways you may be distracted.
For any plumbing problem, big or small, call Peterman Brothers. We'll fix it all. We'll send out one of our certified drain technicians to take care of any pesky clog. And we'll send a picture and bio so you know who's coming to your door. Any drain, anytime, just $83.
Mike Braun is flat out lying. Fact checkers call Braun's attacks on Eric Doden false and unfounded. It's more evidence Mike Braun can't be trusted. He tried to end legal protections for law enforcement, and Braun supported a radical defund the police group.
Do you support the Black Lives Matter movement?
I support that movement. The point they're making is 100% justified.
Indiana just can't trust Mike Braun.
Hi, I'm Larry Janeski, owner of Basement Systems of Indiana. Over the last 33 years, my company has repaired 75,000 wet basements, moldy crawl spaces, cracked foundations, and humidity and mold problems. Call Basement Systems of Indiana, the all things basement-y company.
Falcone Subaru has been awarded the J.D. Power Dealer of Excellence for 2024. That means from the moment you're greeted, enjoy upfront pricing and a seamless sales experience. With less than 2% of all dealers in the United States given this prestigious award, you can trust our integrity. We welcome you to experience the difference of buying your next vehicle from Falcone. Come experience the Falcone difference.
We've never charged you a dealer dock fee, and they never will.
A vote for Mike Braun is a vote to make America great again.
Trump endorses Mike Braun for governor because Braun is pro-wall, pro-police, and pro-Trump.
Braun is endorsed by Trump. Braun is tough on illegal immigration.
Mike Braun opposes radical groups like BLM.
Mike Braun has our back.
And is endorsed by the Indiana State Police Alliance.
The attacks on Braun are false.
Mike Braun has our back.
Pro-Trump Republican Mike Braun for governor.
When their clients need carpet and flooring, Indy's best realtors tell them to call Tisch Flooring.
Tisch Flooring came out to my client's home with a great selection of samples, measured all the areas, answered all their questions. Totally professional.
The prices from Tisch Flooring were much lower than other box stores and retail shops. My clients were really happy.
The installers from Tisch arrived on time, cleaned up completely, and did a super job.
Tisch Flooring, in-home shopping, warehouse prices. And remember, we bring the samples to you.
Now presenting Peterman Brothers, your free furnace champions.
Thanks to our amazing team, when you install a qualifying AC system, the furnace is free.
This is the final month to claim your free furnace.
Visit PetermanHVAC.com today.
Welcome back. More breaking traffic news. We want to show you a video just shared with me that I posted on my Twitter account. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There were 6 in all. Cars here. This is 65 South near Southport Road. 6 cars involved in some type of a crash here. The viewer that responded to me told me that the left lanes, the north and southbound lanes here, were flooded. This is at Emerson Road, but near Southport Road too. That's the next exit up. But again, 65 South, big problems as you see there. If we take, I don't know if we can show this right now, but there's a wider look. There is a lot of police activity out there. The road is shut down for some activity here. People are getting around it here, as you can see, Edgewood Avenue. It's slow going, but that closer look at the video that I posted to my Twitter account is what is back in that traffic and why this is such a mess up there. Viewer said it was because, again, flooded roads this morning. We'll update you and take you around the horn here coming up at 8:30 on all of the issues that we're seeing. But right now, real quick, I want to talk to you about April being National Distracted Driving Awareness Month and traffic safety experts reminding drivers that no text, call, video, or post is more important in your life, and especially in the rain and flooding. New data released by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration revealing here more than 3,300 people died in vehicle crashes involving distracted drivers in 2022, and about 290,000 others were injured. There are many forms of distracted driving, texting just being one of them.
Time you spend just glancing at a text would basically cause you to literally drive the length of a football field without seeing the road.
Sometimes being alert is more than just putting your phone away. For every 2 hours you drive, experts say you need to take a 15-minute break. Music can also impact your driving. They said to listen to music that does not make you feel relaxed or sleepy.
Been there, understood. More news ahead, including a burglary caught on camera.
But it's what happened after we aired that story that is even more shocking. You're looking at security footage showing a man breaking into a home being built by students. Next at 8:30, we're going to show you new security footage from last night and the impact it's having on this home project.
Get a free patio set with your new flooring purchase during our huge spring sales event at Floors to Your Home. Come in now through Saturday, and with your flooring purchase, get an outdoor patio set at no additional charge. New flooring for less, plus a free patio set at Floors to Your Home.
Do you recognize the child who's thinking about suicide? 3 in 10 Hoosier students say they have. That's a mental health crisis. I'm Suzanne Crouch. I lost my sister Nancy to suicide. And that's what drives me to do everything I can to prevent families from going through the same pain. As governor, I'll make sure every Hoosier finally has affordable mental health care. It's about compassion, about hope, and saving lives.
Looking for car service that gets it right the first time? At Tom Wood, it's all good. Our expert technicians ensure top-notch service so you can drive worry-free. Why settle for anything less than the best? Schedule online or visit a Tom Wood service center to see why. It's all good at Tom Wood.
Clean Sweep 317 is a full chimney and masonry restoration company. One of the ways that we bring a lot of value to our clients is by installing stainless steel caps. You're doing yourself a big favor for the next several years to come.
A border invasion, a nation in crisis, failed leadership. Victoria Spart sends $40 billion of our tax dollars to Ukraine before the border wall is finished. The bill Sparts passed included U.S. tax dollars for Ukraine's pensions and even Ukrainian business bailouts. Why does Victoria Sparts put Ukraine first? Chuck Goodrich will put America first. Chuck has worked with President Trump, and now Chuck will help Donald Trump secure the border. Vote Chuck Goodrich, an America First conservative.
I'm Chuck Goodrich, and I approve this message.
It's our huge spring sales event at Floors to Your Home. Now through Saturday, get a free patio set with your new flooring purchase. That's right, get new flooring and get an outdoor patio set just in time for spring. New flooring for less, plus a free patio set at Floors to Your Home.
It's time for a change. To go big. To be clear. To get it right. All at a time and a place that works for your life. Fox 59 News. Everywhere, all the time.
More breaking traffic news due to the rain that's been following this morning. Right now, I want to take you to 65 South, where viewer Jessica shared this video with us. It says near Southport Road, Edgewood to be specifically, was that exit. 6-car crash here, left lanes north and southbound. She told us when she went by a short time ago were flooded. And Cameron, we're going to give another look here at a bigger view.
Yeah, this is from the NDOT picture. So this is the camera at Edgewood. The accident is actually in the southbound lanes of 65 coming away from 465. So of course that's creating backups both north and south because everyone is stopping to look at the video up close of what we just showed you, which appears to be a situation in the left-hand lanes of I-65 there. Obviously the traffic has still been able to move, but very, very slow going. This is just one of the problems we're seeing all across central Indiana this morning, both on the streets and on the highways. We got another issue up in Fishers too.
Yeah, let's show you this one too, because Fishers police tweeting this saying Hoosier Road between 126th and 116th, avoid it. And 106th Street between Hague and Allisonville Road. Look at the high water in those photos as well.
And we also saw pictures. Lindy's husband sent us in some photos up at 75th and Benford early this morning with cars completely up to their roof, underwater and off the road.
Yeah, she was out there and I said, how could that happen? And she said it was just the way that the cars, because of the high water, they were sliding, you know,
going down into the ditch, and the ditch was full of water due to some, poor drainage in a few areas. But we've had plenty of rainfall, 2 to 3 inches of rain in some locations in the past 24 hours. So that's creating headaches. We had that standing water also on 465, I-69 up on the city's northeast side, Benford Boulevard. Standing water there in a construction area where we had those concrete barriers. The rain had nowhere to go, so it was creating hydroplaning issues in that location as well. Now, you can certainly see backups out along 465 and I-69 near Benford. That traffic really congested now. Another shot from 71st Street and 465 as well. Slow going. I mentioned this earlier. Extra time out the door was needed. Flood alerts at 21st and Emerson, as we mentioned earlier as well. And then again, there's that accident at Edgewood Avenue and I-65. As Ange pointed out, 5 to 6 vehicles involved in that pulled off to the side in the left-hand lanes, and that's getting all of that interstate traffic. That's really 1, 2, 3, 4 lanes down to about 2 lanes there. So issues with traffic, no doubt, due to the rainfall from earlier this morning and still that ongoing rain that's falling. We do have a few flood advisories, high water issues from Hamilton County, Marion County, down towards even Bloomington and points in between. That does include Johnson County as well as Morgan County. Still tracking moderate rain falling in Carmel, Zionsville, Fishers, Westfield, up on the city's north side. Castleton area reported 3.5 inches of rain in 24 hours there. And as you can see, there is additional rain off towards the west. So it's going to be an unsettled day. I think the intensity comes down a little bit throughout the remainder of the morning. But then the front comes in, and that's going to create more rain on through the afternoon and a lot of wind on the way as well. Now, we are warming in a few counties here, 58 in downtown, 63 though down in Shelby County, and Bloomington checking in at 61. So our day planner cooling off throughout the afternoon. I think we may jump up to 60 to 62 around 1 o'clock in downtown, only to fall quickly here by 5 o'clock down into the lower 50s. We'll talk more about additional rain tomorrow and then a look ahead to the weekend forecast coming up.
8:34 now, and more criminal charges are now being filed against an Avon chiropractor accused of sexually assaulting his patients. This follows previous charges, that is, from October of last year. Rock Bird now faces 4 counts of sexual battery, bringing the total number of charges to 10. He was arrested in September and charged with rape. Police say after his arrest, additional former patients continue to come forward with accusations. One investigator following the new charges says that Bird did not fear these allegations enough to stop those assaults.
Also developing now, Karen, a man caught on surveillance footage disabling cameras at a home being built by students from the nearby Area 31 Career Center. Here's a great look at him. It comes after police say these cameras previously caught break-in and burglary. Again, we want to show you a closer look because the footage from late Tuesday night, when police say the man broke in first, can be seen loading up trash bags of construction materials and tools. Again, the home built in partnership with the nonprofit Indie Gateway. Now, it's not the first time the home was broken into either. Last month, someone broke in, ripped out the home's wiring and the copper pipes, causing thousands of dollars in damage. The nonprofit's executive director says because of these setbacks, the home will likely not be finished by the end of the year, not only impacting the bottom line, but also the students who have poured so much work in to build this.
They are here trying to do work to better the community, and it just is disrespectful to them, I'm sure, and frustrating when they've put in the time and the effort, and someone comes in to take advantage.
Footage was sent to us from Lisa Bentley just before 11 last night, after we previously showed you the footage of the burglary, asking the public for help identifying this man. As of now, we do not know if the person in these 2 incidents are the same person, but Cameron, kind of looks like it is.
It appears somebody was watching Fox 59 last night. The city of Indianapolis is bringing in the federal government to help manage public housing. Fox 59 has been reporting on the issues with the Indianapolis Housing Authority for years. This has included poor living conditions, mismanagement of funds, and cyber attacks. The agreement announced yesterday means that the Department of Housing and Urban Development will take over IHA and its properties. They house more than 20,000 people. The mayor promises no one will be displaced as they work together to improve that system.
No residents will be negatively impacted as the result of today's initiative. And in fact, they should only notice an improvement in responsiveness and maintenance requests throughout the coming months.
IHA will be run by a HUD field office director. Indianapolis will appoint a recovery monitor. We'll stay on top of this and update you about any additional announcements.
1 year ago today, a massive fire began at a former recycling plant in Richmond. I know you and we all remember well.
Yep, I can still smell it. The fire there burned for several days, leading to week-long evacuation of 2,000 people.
Yeah, you were there covering it as breaking news. Fox 59's Hannah Fulman also. She's live now, too, back there in Richmond with what cleanup efforts look like a year later and what comes next for this site. Hannah, good morning.
Angela and Cameron, good morning to you. Last year at this time was a much different story. The fire erupted here behind me at the site, and you can see cleanup efforts have been going well. Things have been looking great in terms of that cleanup, but it took a long time to get here. And when we spoke to people living nearby, they say it's a day they will truly never forget.
It was unbelievable. I've never seen anything like it. When we saw the smoke, the large amount of black smoke, we evacuated on our own. We knew we shouldn't stick around.
It was scary. It started to go towards my house, and I couldn't even go outside because, I mean, it was just like a big cloud over the homes.
And since that day, significant progress has been made here in the cleanup of the former My Way Trading warehouse. But it took a while to get to this point. It wasn't until October when the EPA announced the hazardous waste cleanup project would begin, and it came out at a price tag of $2.8 million. From there, the official cleanup finally got underway. And as of February of this year, the EPA had removed around 6,000 tons of debris. The waste is all going to EPA-approved landfills outside of Richmond, and about 850 tons of scrap metal was shipped to a local recycling facility. And if you take a look on your screen now, you can see how extensive that cleanup must have been. The fire burned nearly 14 acres before it was put to a stop several days later. Now we're hoping to see what the future of this site might look like, and we're speaking to the mayor in the next hour to learn about redevelopment efforts here. For now, reporting live in Richmond, Hannah Fullman, Fox 59 News.
All right, Hannah, thank you. Still ahead this morning, would-be college students looking to get financial aid and have been left with issues left and right, thanks to a government website that they use to apply.
Yeah, we've been talking about this a lot. Just had another parent ask me about it, but more on the failure and the delayed launch that's now been filled with lots of glitches, and lawmakers are still looking for answers. The latest developments from House lawmakers and how many high schoolers have actually submitted the FAFSA application.
AC Pit Stop. Let's go.
Mr. Quick is Indy's #1 plumbing, electrical, heating, and air company for a reason. We get there quick and do the job right. Call now for our $49 preseason tune-up. Call 317-4ON-TIME.
Merchants Bank is the nation's top performing bank. Take our Flex Index CD, for example. At 5.92 APY, it flexes as the Fed adjusts rates. Merchants Bank makes it simple. What you see is what you get. A great rate. No gimmicks, no minimums, and no hidden fees. Merchants Bank, the nation's top performing bank. Hop on over.
Have you thought of buying a hot tub? Hi, it's Bob from Royal Spa. Now is a great time to invest in your rejuvenation. We've worked hard to build back inventory these last 2 years. Our showrooms are packed. We've got new models and scratch and dents and several demos ready for delivery. No more waiting months. Our hot tubs can be yours today. Experience the difference for yourself. Visit us online at royalspa.com.
Royal Spa.
He was a student at Indiana University, riding his bike when a careless driver hit him. Vaughn Wamsley's skull was broken. He was in a coma. Doctors said he'd never recover. But they didn't know Vaughn Wamsley. Vaughn survived and realized he was alive for a reason: to protect accident victims like you. That's why Vaughn became an attorney, and why you should call him.
Do you recognize the child who's thinking about suicide? 3 in 10 Hoosier students say they have. That's a mental health crisis. I'm Suzanne Crouch. I lost my sister Nancy to suicide. And that's what drives me to do everything I can to prevent families from going through the same pain. As governor, I'll make sure every Hoosier finally has affordable mental health care. It's about compassion, about hope, and saving lives.
AC Pit Stop. Let's go.
Mr. Quick is Indy's #1 plumbing, electrical, heating, and air company for a reason. We get there quick and do the job right. Call now for our $49 preseason tune-up. Call 317-4ON-TIME.
The Fox 59 Weather Camera Network is brought to you by Peterman Brothers Heating and Plumbing.
What did Americans pay for new cars, and what are they buying? Nick Miles is in the sunshine to shed light on how vehicle sales look for Americans.
The first quarter auto sale numbers tell a story. It's an ever-evolving automotive landscape. The first 3 months of the year brought surprises and shifts. Vehicle sales in the US saw a near 5% rise from January through March, with 3.8 million vehicles rolling off the production line. Yet the electric frontier tells a different story. Electric vehicles, once the market darlings, are hitting a roadblock. EV sales growth slowed to just 2.7% during the quarter, a stark contrast to last year's 47% surge. It seems that electric sparks are dimming. But it's not just cars that are changing. With dealer lots filling up, prices are taking a hit. March saw the average sale price drop to $44,186 per vehicle. That's a 3.6% decrease from last year, making the steepest March decline on record. Deals, discounts, and leases are back on the table. Automakers ramped up discounts to around $2,800, with lease deals making a significant comeback. Despite sticker shock, interest rates are hovering around 7%, and they haven't deterred buyers. Yet amidst the electric slowdown, there's a hybrid boom. Ford's hybrid vehicles surged to 42%, reaching 38,421 vehicles sold, the best first quarter on record for the automaker's hybrids. Contrasting fortunes paint a complex picture. While Ford, Toyota and others saw increases, General Motors, Stellantis and Kia faced declines. And Tesla's facing its own challenges, reporting a near 9% drop in global sales. And what about the winners? Ford's Maverick and Chevrolet's Trax SUV defy the odds, posting significant sales gains. As the industry navigates turbulent times, one thing is clear. With more electric vehicles like the Wagoneer S, the Buick Electra, the Cadillac Optiq and the Canoe pickup truck on the way, things may be uncertain for what the next 9 months will look like. The road ahead is anything but predictable.
For Fox 59, I'm Nick Miles.
All right, quick update on what's going on traffic-wise out there. Got a lot of slowdowns, certainly with all the rainfall and standing water issues. Still big-time issues up towards areas like I-69, Benford Boulevard right there. You can certainly see we've had those flood alerts and standing water in a construction area. Those concrete barriers keeping that very poor water drainage. That will continue until the rain begins to let up. Another shot, that's a live look. As you can see, certainly I-69 slowed down, touch and go in a few locations due to the rainfall that we've had. 2 to 3 inches of rain in some locations in the past 24 hours. And during the morning rush hour, certainly not good news. We're going to have more on that traffic coming up with Ange and Cameron here in just a minute. 8:45. We'll switch over and show you some of the areas here where the rain is falling. Some standing water, puddles out towards Grand Park, wet out towards Fishers, down towards Whitestown as well. It's a live look at Guardian Radar. A bit of a breakdown in Johnson County in the rain intensity. Still moderate rain, Zionsville, Carmel, on through Fishers, extending up through Anderson, Alexandria, Pendleton, up through Madison County. As we broaden the shot out, more rainfall back out towards Putnam County as well. So we've got the rain out there. We'll continue with it. I think we had a big push come in the overnight. That's beginning to ease a little bit, but track issues now out at the track. In fact, it looks like no testing for today due to the rainfall that we've had here in the overnight, and additional rain expected out at the track later on today. So a no-go out there later on this morning into the afternoon. Additional rain still falling down towards areas like Augusta, Georgia for the Masters. Dealing with rainfall there. Everything's been pushed back to about 10:30 now this morning. As we take a look at rainfall totals, just yesterday alone, 1.5 inches in Indy, and we've added certainly onto that since midnight, over 1 inch in Bloomington and around 1 inch in Muncie. So a decent shot yesterday afternoon into the evening. More rain on the way here in the overnight. That's what we had, and now we're dealing with additional rain on through the afternoon. The slow-moving front eventually clears, it looks like, by late afternoon, and with that, we'll begin to cool down. And we'll see a break in the rain for a little while later on this evening. 58 our current reading in downtown, 60 still hanging on through Shelby County down through Bloomington. We may still jump a degree or two here before we get into that front later on this afternoon and into the evening. We will be falling, though, throughout the afternoon, so keep that in mind. Things get cooler and windier throughout the day. As you'll notice, our slight risk for severe weather in yellow. That's for Ohio and down through Kentucky. Overall, Indiana should be fine. Minus the flooding issues that we have going on in a few locations and a few counties here this morning. There's a break in the rain I mentioned throughout the evening, and then shower chances start to sneak back in, not only for later on tonight, but heading into it looks like our Friday. We're going to cool things down on Friday as well, and another windy day to wrap up the work week. 50 degrees by 10 o'clock, down to 45 early tomorrow morning. As we head into the weekend, we get out of the rain tomorrow evening. On Friday night, 56 though. That's it for a high tomorrow. Saturday, 68. Nice big jump on Sunday into Monday. 80 on Monday. There is a rain chance though still in the forecast on Tuesday into Wednesday, guys.
Hey Jim, we want to take you back to these flooding issues because there are a lot of them and some new ones. So I want to take you back to 65 South at Edgewood. 6 cars crashing here. Viewer Jessica told me she took this video just before Southport Road. She told me that it was because of the high water, she believes. Left lanes north and southbound were flooded, and then they crashed there. Here's the larger picture of that area. You can see traffic is getting through though, Cameron, in that area.
Yeah, we're looking at the southbound traffic. The accident is in the southbound lanes, but north and southbound are being affected. That's the issue on the south side, but we also have an issue up on the north side. This is on 465 at Benford as things switch over to 69 and Benford. The road is actually flooded there on the interstate in between those barriers. That's forcing a lot of people to get off the interstate. Felicity, I don't know if we still have it, but we did have pictures of from Lindy's husband, who was there in the area of 75th and Benford, which is right next to this location on the interstate. And there we were seeing cars that were completely off of the road and submerged into the water. That's also right in the background of where Heritage Christian School is this morning. And so we know that a lot of kids are going to school this morning. A lot of buses are out on the road. This is impacting a lot of people.
Yeah, we have one viewer. We have not confirmed this yet, but a viewer whose kids go to Heritage Christian said that their kids went on a 2-hour delay. She just texted back and said that school was canceled due to flooding. But again, we've tried to call this school. We've looked at social media. We have not confirmed it, but she said they got the text alert saying school's canceled now due to the flooding.
Nevertheless, a lot of people are going to be on delay this morning because the roads across the city are backed up this morning.
Stay here. We'll keep you updated and let you know for sure what's going on. I want to tell you, too, about, as you look at that picture, we're going to be right back, and we're going to see where Sherman is this morning as you took a look at more flooding pictures right here.
The team competition is over.
Fox tonight.
One Japanese bento box.
It's every chef.
How'd you do a sushi roll with no rice?
I don't know.
For themselves.
One more thing.
3 people going into elimination. This is insane.
An all-new Next Level Chef. Then on an all-new Farmer Wants a Wife. Some say goodbye.
I'm gonna miss you.
And some say hi to family.
How soon do you feel like you guys are ready to have kids? Oh my God. Can I tell you who my favorite is?
Who? An all-new Next Level Chef. Followed by an all-new Farmer Wants a Wife. Tonight on Fox.
Big rigs. They cause big accidents with big damages and some big bills. It happens. Hire Hensley. 888-HENSLEY.
I'm Jen with Tish Flooring. Are you getting ready to sell your home and need to update your carpet or flooring? Our low-price cruiser collection of carpet and vinyl is perfect to economically update your floors for selling. Call Tish for a free in-home appointment. Tish Flooring, in-home shopping, warehouse prices.
Save on new Champion windows during replacement window season. Now is the best time to buy new Champion windows, because when you buy 2, you get 2 free.
If your windows are drafty, ugly, or broken, your home needs our windows. We design, build, install, and guarantee it for life. We have enough hands to help you every step of the way.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Thanks.
Buy 2, get 2 won't last long. Call or schedule online at getchampionwindows.com.
Our brands have coated over 50 million square feet of concrete and have served tens of thousands of happy customers. People choose us because our coatings are 4 times stronger than epoxy, ridiculously easy to clean, and are all backed by our extensive lifetime warranty. Visit the website or call the number for your new floor today.
Get an 11% rebate on everything now at Menards. Be prepared for the unexpected and keep your home powered with Generac generators. Their standby generators serve as an excellent backup plan in case of a power outage. Its advanced technology automatically starts within seconds of sensing a power loss, providing energy to your home and critical appliances. Save over $675 on this home standby generator after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
It takes a semi-truck 3 football fields to stop safely. If the semi behind you doesn't have 3 football fields, it happens. Hire Hensley. 888-HENSLEY.
Leading the way. Fox 59, first at 4.
We were really excited to bring you this morning because there's a new shop
It's in Noblesville, right on Logan and 10th, if you're familiar with downtown Noblesville. Two Chicks District. You know those two chicks with a hammer? Well, we got one of the chicks here, at least, from Good Bones. Hey, Mina.
Hi.
Good morning.
Thank you for being here. Thanks for coming to visit.
Yeah, the shop is really cool.
Thank you.
So explain here. So there was the shop in Bates Hendricks.
Yes.
Is now the shop here in
Yes,
Noblesville,
this is
correct?
our new location.
Okay.
Yep. And we've kind of got 3 sections. We've got our design, home decor. Right
Yes.
now we're in kind of the gift section. And then we've, of course, still got our Two Chicks merch.
Which we'll see here in a second. If you were watching earlier, we did go on the other side there where she's talking about the home decor, where you can shop glassware.
Anything you could think of, really. We've got furniture, we've got glassware, we've got decor. If it's not there, we've got a special order book. If it's not in the special order book, you can bring us a picture and we'll try to find it.
You'll hook us up.
Yep.
By the way, they're open every day.
Every day.
Hours might change, so you check online for that, right?
Yep,
You said?
yep.
And then look, ta-da, all kinds of gift ideas.
Yes,
So
tons.
we're looking at mugs. What's going
We've
on?
got candles, mugs, cards, planners, all kinds of stuff. Just, nice, quick grabs.
You got Mother's Day coming up.
We do, and so pretty much for every holiday, we're going to have a feature table. So we've got our Mother's Day stuff. We've got Indy 500 coming up.
Okay, so we'll start right
We've
here.
got some beautiful gifts.
What are these?
These are like custom beaded handbags, just beautiful kind of statement pieces.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, absolutely love them. That's your whole outfit right there.
That is.
Jeans and a white tank.
And you're blinging.
Blinging.
Those are beautiful. They're all beaded, hand beaded, it looks like. And then some of the...
Yeah, we've got jewelry, we've got some hair clips. These are some of my favorite. They're measuring tapes. Gotta have those. It's 2 chicks and a hammer.
Oh, right here? Is that
Yeah,
what
they're
this is?
just super cute measuring tapes.
Everyone needs one of those.
Yeah, you need one in your purse. You always do.
Measure up. I love
Mhm.
it. And then you just said
Yes.
500 already. Because that's
Yeah.
2, right?
Every holiday. So we've got Indy 500. We've got our Mother's Day that's going to be coming out soon.
What's happening here?
This is some of our Mother's Day stuff, which, cute,
Mom's
funny.
one
One-line
day.
journal. I think being your child is gift enough. That's the gift. Clever. We've got the Peony Festival coming up, so we have
Yeah.
some really special stuff we brought in for all the people coming to that.
I love that you have that because that sometimes gets buried.
It does.
Because of the 500 and all that. All
Yes.
that's good, but the Peony
The
Festival.
Peony Festival is huge here. And then again, more candles, keychains, cute hand towels. We've got our local artists' prints over here as well. So really anything you would want for your home or to gift someone, we try to have
Right
here.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. Again, I mentioned open every day.
Yes, we're open every day. We're open extended hours for events. So
check
there's a
it
lot of those in Noblesville.
We're going to check out the Chicks merchandise. Checking out the merchandise. Anyway, we got that coming up later on the other side. On the flip side, actually, right about 9:50. Thank you, Mina.
Of course.
All right, Sherman, we are continuing to follow rain and flooded roads this morning, impacting drivers all across central Indiana. School officials have now confirmed to us that Heritage Christian School is indeed canceled for today.
Again, it is due to heavy rainfall and flooding in the area. Parents need to come pick up their kids, but they're going to have childcare until 11 a.m. We'll have more details on all of that flooding and more coming right up.
And we're still tracking these flooding issues on the roadways across our viewing area. You're looking live now at Prospect and Emerson on the east side. Right now, the water's starting to recede, but we are still seeing issues like this morning as roads are flooded.